Sage Topaz here. I hope everyone is having an amazing day, the most amazing day, and staying safe. And if your day isn't going so great, well, hopefully this video can cheer you up. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the most obnoxious, most annoying, most irritating characters in cartoon history. This is my personal list of absolutely obnoxious cartoon characters that I want to punch in the face if they existed. Yes, so this is in no particular order. These are cartoon characters that I find absolutely obnoxious and annoying and irritating. So without further ado, let's get started. So first on the list is Screwball Squirrel. So Screwball Squirrel is a cartoon character created by Tex Avery. Now, for those of you who don't know Tex Avery was a very famous animator, voice actor, and director. He worked for Warner Brothers Studios and MGM Studios, and he created Screwball Squirrel. Screwball Squirrel debuted in 1944. Now, when I was a kid, I used to watch Screwball Squirrel. Screwball Squirrel was on the air just like other animated shorts shows from back in the day, like Looney Tunes and, Woody Woodpecker. So growing up as a kid, I watched Screwball Squirrel. And ever since I was a kid, I found him absolutely irritating. He is such an annoying character. Like, even as a little kid, I was watching Screwball Squirrel like, is this squirrel supposed to be funny? Because he's not funny. Like, am I supposed to laugh at this? Ever since I was a kid, I never found Screwball Squirrel funny. He's not funny. It's not like he's even like annoying and he has a bit of charm. Screwball Squirrel has no charm, no likability whatsoever. He's just annoying for the sake of being annoying. Screwball Squirrel, he was not funny. He was mean spirited. He was cruel. Like, if he was funny, you know what I mean? Like, if he was mean to other characters, but he was funny, that would make him tolerable character. Kind of like, Daffy Duck. Daffy Duck is mean, but he's hilarious. Like, Daffy Duck is hilarious. Screwball Squirrel was just mean, and it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny at all. He's just mean and cruel just for the heck of it. So not only was he mean, he was also very violent. And the main character the Screwball Squirrel used to torture was this poor dog. I don't remember if the dog had a name, but there's this dog character, and he was always the victim of Screwball Squirrel. And he was just mean to this poor dog for no reason. And yeah, he also was Screwball Squirrel had such an obnoxious laugh. Like, he was so annoying. And also, he was a really ugly cartoon character. Like, cartoon characters, they can look adorable, but Screwball Squirrel did not look adorable. He was not an adorable looking squirrel. So not only is he mean and obnoxious and violent, he also looked ugly. He was just he was so irritating. So Screwball Squirrel was such an annoying character that even the person who created Screwball Squirrel, Tex Avery, hated him. Like, Tex Avery hated Screwball Squirrel. And he hated him to the point that he killed him off. So, yeah, so Tex Avery created Screwball Squirrel, but he hated Screwball Squirrel, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to kill off this character because he's annoying. I can't stand him. So, Screwball Squirrel's final appearance was in 1946. His final episode was an episode called Lonesome Lenny. And Lonesome Lenny was this character, and he kind of like he adopted Screwball Squirrel as a pet. And Lenny, it was kind of based on the book of Mice and Men, the character in the book of Mice and Men. And Lenny was very strong, and he didn't realize his own strength, and he was very sweet. And, he was kind of like hugging Screwball Squirrel because that's his pet. And he didn't realize his own strength, and he didn't realize that he had kind of basically just like squeezed the life out of Screwball Squirrel. So yes, accidentally um, um, crushed Screwball Squirrel. So yes, so Screwball Squirrel was killed off by Tex Avery. So yes, so according to Wikipedia, the reason why Screwy was killed off in his last cartoon was said to be that Tex Avery grew to openly dislike the character. Animator Mark Kalser, I hope I said that name right, used to send Avery letters about his rendition of Screwy, only for Avery to throw away anything related to the character. So yeah, so Screwball Squirrel, or I guess they also called him Screwy. Yeah, Tex Avery was done with him, so he decided to kill him off. And honestly, good riddance. I never want to see Screwball Squirrel on TV ever again. I never want to see reboots or anything. Screwball Squirrel is a horrible character, and yes, I'm really happy that Tex Avery got rid of him. And that is why Screwball Squirrel is one of the most obnoxious cartoon characters in history. All right, moving on to another character. And believe it or not, I think this character might even be worse than Screwball Squirrel, which is really surprising. Like, how can you be more horrible than Screwball Squirrel? But the next character on this list is called Sledgehammer O'Possum. And yes, I absolutely despise this character. He debuted in 1995. So back in the 90s, Cartoon Network, they created these shorts called What a Cartoon. And I think so different animators created these cartoon shorts, and eventually some of those shorts became TV shows. So like the Powerpuff Girls was part of What a Cartoon. I'm trying to think. I think Dexter's Laboratory was also part of the What a Cartoon shorts. But yeah, so Sledgehammer O'Possum was also um, a What a Cartoon short. So I did my research and I had no idea. So apparently Faison Love voiced Sledgehammer Opossum. I had no idea. I thought that was really random. But anyway, so yeah, so yes, like I said, Screwball Squirrel is worse than Sledgehammer Opossum is worse than Screwball Squirrel, which is saying something, okay? Um so I was on YouTube and I just decided to check out What a Cartoon, and I randomly came across Sledgehammer Opossum, and I haven't watched Sledgehammer Opossum in years, like years, maybe since I was a teenager or when I was a kid, and I just decided to watch it. And watching it, I really hated. Could I just? I don't remember if I found it funny when I was a kid, but watching it as an adult, I did not find it funny at all. Like, so basically in the episode there's this character, it's a dog. Yeah, this dog character. He was just minding his own business. He was having a wonderful day. He just wanted to go and have a nice picnic. And for some reason, Sledgehammer Opossum just tortured him the entire episode. Like, for no reason. No reason whatsoever. The dog did not provoke him. It's not one of those situations where it's like, Elmer Fudd goes to like hunt, Bugs Bunny, and then Bugs Bunny gets back at him. Nope. The dog was minding his own business, just trying to enjoy the beautiful day, just trying to enjoy his picnic. And Sledgehammer Opossum tortured this poor dog the entire episode. Like, it was really, honestly, very disturbing to watch as an adult, because he was extremely violent toward that dog. Like, the whole episode was very violent. The way Sledgehammer was torturing this poor dog, beating him up, like, just, oh my goodness, it was horrible. Like, I was just watching this, like, this is not funny. This isn't funny at all. It's not. So yeah, I think the Sledgehammer Opossum was more sadistic than Screwball Squirrel. Like, Sledgehammer Opossum was just a straight up sadist. Like, he was just evil. And yeah, I'm really happy they did not make that Sledgehammer Opossum short into a continuous TV show. Because yeah, he was a horrible character. Just terrible, terrible, terrible. And yeah, that is why he makes my list of one of the most obnoxious cartoon characters ever. All right, moving on. Olive oil. Olive oil is so annoying. I cannot stand olive oil, okay? Olive oil is from Popeye, the popular cartoon show Popeye. So, yeah, basically, I cannot stand olive oil. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always found olive oil extremely annoying, because she likes to play with Popeye and Bluto. Like, Popeye and Bluto, are always constantly fight over her in all the episodes, and she likes to play both of them. And I've always just found her extremely annoying because, oh, she's so annoying. Like, not only does she play these men, but she's just useless. Like, she gets herself into these stupid situations, and she's just like, she can't even help herself. Like, she's just like, oh, help me, Popeye. Oh, I can't do anything. Like, she's just useless. Like, she's an annoying, useless character. Anyway, Olive Oil made her debut way back in 1919. Yes, 1919, 1919. That was a long time ago. So, according to Wikipedia, Olive Oil is a cartoon character created by E.C. Sedger in 1919 for his comic strip Thimble Theater. The strip was later renamed Popeye after the sailor character, and yeah, when Popeye became a cartoon series, she was featured in the cartoon series as Popeye's love interest. So yeah, I mean, she's so annoying. Like, again, she always gets herself into these stupid predicaments. She always gets herself in trouble, and she can never, like, she gets herself into these stupid situations, and she always asks Popeye. Popeye always has to save her, even though she is the one that got herself in these predicaments. And again, she's so weak. Like, she's physically weak. She's not smart. She just is like she's so stupid, and she just is so annoying. Also, yes, she has, like I said, she has no loyalty. Okay, she's dating Popeye, but she also cheats on him with Bluto. Okay, like, she uses Bluto to make Popeye jealous. And like I said, she's really ditzy. She's dumb. And even though I find her to be incredibly annoying, dumb, and honestly very unattractive and unfaithful, Popeye, for some reason, really loves her. Like, she has all these horrible qualities about her, but Popeye loves her. Um, Honestly, Popeye deserves better. Even Bluto deserves better than Olive Oil. Okay, they can both do better. So yes, Olive Oil. Ugh, so annoying. I've always found her annoying since I was a kid, and yeah, so that's why she makes my list of the most obnoxious cartoon characters in history. All right, number four. So number four is Daffy Duck. You're despicable. Suffering succotash. No, he doesn't say that. I think that's Sylvester, the cat, that says that. My bad. But he does say, you're despicable. Yes, so Daffy Duck. Listen, I love Daffy Duck. Daffy Duck is actually one of my favorite cartoon characters, but I also find him to be an extremely obnoxious cartoon character. But the thing with Daffy Duck is that even though he's annoying and obnoxious, he is hilarious. Like, oh my goodness, Daffy Duck is funny. See, that's the difference between Daffy Duck and like Screwball Squirrel. Screwball Squirrel was just annoying and mean and not funny, but Daffy Duck, even when he's like being mean to characters or insulting characters, you can't help but chuckle. Like, he's funny. He's a funny character, and yeah, I absolutely love Daffy Duck. I do. I really love Daffy Duck, but I can't deny the fact that he is annoying and obnoxious. So yeah, like Bugs Bunny, for instance. I feel like Bugs Bunny doesn't bother you unless you go looking for his trouble. But Daffy, he will look for your trouble just because maybe he's bored. Like, sometimes people mess with Daffy first and then he gets back at them, but sometimes he'll just bother someone just because he's bored. But Bugs Bunny, it's usually because Bugs Bunny will be mean to you if you mess with Bugs first. So, but anyway, so yeah, and the Looney Tunes show. Okay, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's start with the history of Daffy Duck. So, Daffy Duck is an animated character, and he was created by animators Tex Avery and Bob Clampett. And Daffy Duck debuted way back in 1937 in the episode Porky's Duck Hunt. So yeah, so Daffy Duck Daffy Duck is definitely a jerk for sure. There's no question. For instance, in the 2011 show, the Looney Tunes show, Daffy is just portrayed as a horrible character. But again, he's funny. Like, like, I love the Looney Tunes show, and I watch Daffy Duck, and I'm just like, I want to just slap him in the face. But at the same time, he's so funny. Like, the jokes he makes, the way he behaves is so, it's like, how is this guy for real? So in the Looney Tunes show, Daffy is lazy. So him and Bugs are roommates, and Bugs Bunny, he's made a lot of money. He's basically like a millionaire, maybe even a billionaire, because he sold this invention. Uh, I think it's called the automatic carrot peeler or something. Anyway, so basically, Bugs Bunny has a lot of money, and he has this huge house, and Daffy is his roommate, and Daffy doesn't pay any of the rent. Like, he doesn't do anything. Like, I don't know how Bugs Bunny tolerates Daffy, because Daffy doesn't pay the rent. He doesn't clean the house. He's lazy. He's a narcissist. He's self-centered. He is he's a horrible character. Like, he's just horrible. Even he knows himself that he's a horrible character, and he lacks zero self-awareness. Like, it's all about Daffy. Like, he is rude and he is mean, and again, it's just all about him. Like, as long as he's happy, that's all that matters. Nothing else matters. And the person that he is mean to the most is Porky Pig. Like, Porky, man, Daffy Daffy is so mean to Porky. It's unbelievable. But the thing is that Porky is stupid too, because Porky wants to be friends with Daffy so badly. And it's like, why? Like, you see that he doesn't respect you and he treats you like crap. Why do you still want to be his friend? So you feel bad for Porky, but at the same time, it's like, Porky, come on now. Come on. Get some better friends, you know? So yeah, so in the Looney Tunes show, Daffy is definitely just a horrible character. And also, his girlfriend, he's even disrespectful to his girlfriend Tina. But Tina is a very tough, like, she's very tough. She doesn't tolerate crap from Daffy, and she calls him out for his behavior. But yeah, and in the, I think, what show is it? Yes, 2003, Duck Dodgers. Duck Dodgers was a cartoon made in 2003, and Daffy is also portrayed as a jerk in Duck Dodgers. I don't think I haven't watched Dodgers in a while, but I don't believe he was portrayed as badly in Duck Dodgers as he is in the Looney Tunes show. Like, man, but yeah, in Duck Dodgers, Daffy is he's dim-witted, self-centered, and again, once again, he is mean to poor Porky Pig. Man, poor Porky, man. Like, I feel so bad for Porky Pig. And yes, and also, like I said, even in like the classic Looney Tunes cartoons, Daffy Duck is just he can be mean. But the one character that can humble Daffy Duck is Bugs. Like, Daffy cannot outsmart or outwit Bugs. Bugs Bunny always humbles Daffy Duck, and I love it. Like, I love it. Like, like, yeah, so I love Daffy, but he definitely deserves to get humbled. And Bugs Bunny is always like, he's like, yeah, Daffy, yeah, you can't mess with me. Except in the Looney Tunes show. The Looney Tunes show, they definitely toned down Bugs. But normally in the regular Looney Tunes, Bugs does not take Daffy's nonsense. So anyway, so Daffy, I love you. I love Daffy Duck, but you are obnoxious. You are. You know you are. So yeah, so that's why he makes my list. Okay, last on the list is Cassandra from Tangled. Yeah, Tangled, Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. Oh, where do I even begin with this character? So, Cassandra. Cassandra made her first appearance in the movie Tangled Before Ever After in 2017. And then she was a main character in the 2017 series Rapunzel Tangled Adventure. And Cassandra was the worst part of the show. She's a horrible character. Like, she was just so, oh my goodness, she was so annoying and unlikable. And the way she was rude to Eugene was just so unnecessary. Like, oh my goodness, I couldn't stand, like, she made me, she made it very hard for me to watch that show. I still watched it, but I would have definitely enjoyed it more if Cassandra was not in that series. Like, she was just such a negative character. And this is what I always keep saying about the media. Like, the media, they think that, like, because Cassandra, like, she worked in the palace, as like, I guess, what do they call them? Like, I don't know. She worked as kind of like a servant in the palace, but she was also a soldier. So she was, she's a tough, independent girl. And, that's amazing. But however, just because a woman is independent and strong doesn't mean you have to make them unlikable. That's the thing. Like, you don't, just because a woman is strong and independent doesn't mean she has to be absolutely unpleasant and mean. And that's what Cassandra was. She was just such a unpleasant, unlikable, mean-spirited character. And again, the way she was rude to Eugene was so unnecessary. And the thing is like Eugene is Rapunzel's fiance. And well, now they're married, but Eugene in the series is Rapunzel's fiance, and Cassandra is Rapunzel's best friend. And I don't know, there's some women like that, which I don't understand. I don't understand how some women are okay with their friends insulting their man. Like, if my friend insults my man behind his back, and especially in front of me, we're gonna have a problem. Like, you cannot, no, like, no, you need to, I don't care how you feel about my boyfriend or my husband or my fiance or whatever, like, do not insult him in front of me or talk bad about him behind my back. Now, if he's doing something bad, you know what I mean? Like, you can let me know and me and him can discuss that. But as far as you insulting my man in front of me, that is disrespectful. So in the series, Cassandra usually just insults Eugene, and Rapunzel just doesn't do anything, And Eugene, and the thing is like, it's not even like a friendly rivalry. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, she takes shots at him, just kind of like, oh, I'm just teasing you. No, she just really hates Eugene for whatever reason. And what annoys me too is that I think she feels like Eugene isn't good enough for Rapunzel. And that's annoying because after everything Eugene has done for Rapunzel, um, like, you have no right to say Eugene doesn't deserve Rapunzel. Also, Rapunzel's parents love Eugene. They love Eugene. They know that, Eugene helped to bring Rapunzel back to the palace. They know that Eugene helped to reunite their family. So Eugene, the people who should have an issue with Eugene should be Rapunzel's parents, not you, Cassandra. Like, so not only is she disrespectful to Eugene, also later on in the series, spoiler alert, Cassandra, spoiler alert, Cassandra becomes a villain. I think she found out she was Mother, what's her name? What's her name? Mother Gothel. Cassandra found out that she was Mother Gothel's daughter or something, whatever. And then she grew resentful, or I don't know, whatever. I haven't watched this in a while, but for some reason, Cassandra becomes a bad guy. She actually betrays Rapunzel. And not only does Cassandra become a bad guy and betray her best friend, but she also tried to kill her best friend when she was, when she was a villain. And what annoyed me about Rapunzel is that, yes, I understand this is your best friend. I understand you were locked away in a tower for years, so you weren't able to make friends, and you finally have this friend that you see like a sister. But girl, if this girl has betrayed you and tried to kill you, um, why are you still trying to be friends with her? No, like, she's shown you her true character. Like, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Okay. So yes, Cassandra, I think later on, she, Rapunzel never gave up on her because that's her best friend, blah blah blah. And later on, Cassandra became good again, and then her and Rapunzel made up. I hate her so much. I hate Cassandra so much. But anyway, so yes, so Cassandra stopped being a bad guy and blah blah blah, whatever, who cares. So yes, I hate Cassandra. I really do. I cannot, oh, I hated her so much. I just kept thinking to myself, why is she here? Why is she in this series? She's ruining this series. She's so negative. She's so horrible. She's not even funny. It's not like the jokes she's even like, it's not like she's even teasing Eugene and what she's saying is funny. It's not funny. It's just mean spirited. It's and Eugene is such, and that just shows how mature Eugene is, because Eugene is a goofball, right? But he's mature. Here's the thing. Even despite the fact that Cassandra is so horrible, he still tries to get along with Cassandra. Like, he takes shots at her too, but it's not as bad as the thing she says to him. But he is mature enough to realize that he loves Rapunzel so much that he's willing to tolerate this evil devil that is his friend, that is her friend. So, but Cassandra is not mature enough to tolerate Eugene. Anyway, I'm gonna stop because thinking about Cassandra, oh, she makes me so angry. Anyway, so yeah, so that's my list. That's my list of the most obnoxious cartoon characters ever. There are so many more, but these are the ones that I could think of. Who really, 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 really irritate me. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Are there any cartoon characters that you find obnoxious? Let me know in the comments, and also please like and subscribe, and also please check out my books. As always, I will put a link in the description to where you can check out my books. I write books, children's books, and they are available on paperback and Kindle. And yes, I'd appreciate it if you check it out. And yeah, like I said, like and subscribe, and have the most amazing day. And I hope that this video cheered you up if you're in a bad mood. So see you in the next video. Bye.